see Hud Strickland and Kevin LePage, the last car to get in on qualifying. And there are provisionals. How about these two guys back in the 18th, 19th row, Stewart and Earnhardt.
Just up ahead.
And there's Dale Earnhardt, the Goodwrench Chevrolet, as he goes by Rick Mast. And that will move him up another spot, up to 21st.
John Kernan has more on Dale Earnhardt.
Dale Earnhardt has been making a charge toward the front after starting in the 38th position. They did not pit under that caution. Instead, Earnhardt made an adjustment inside the car. He made a brake bias adjustment to dial in one round more of rear brakes to help him get into the corners to help with the braking balance of the race car. But he's flying so far.
And you can look at several criteria to determine the short track champion for 1999. But if you were to look at average finishes in the first 5, and this is, of course, the 6th and last short track race of 99, Dale Earnhardt has the best average finish of 8.8. Dale Earnhardt now ready to pick up another position, trying to get around Jeremy Mayfield. This will move him up to 15th.
He's making an impressive run through the field. Started way back in 38.
And this is going to be a situation unlike Bristol when he makes all these passes, all these cars. When he makes the pit stop, he will not lose them when he goes in the pits because they have one pit road here. His Goodwrench crew.
Whoops.
Gary Irwin says, I seem like I remember that from the last time someone got behind him.
Kenny Irwin, of course, will not be in the 28 car for the year 2000.
Dale Earnhardt pitted for 4 tires right as the caution came out. He was on pit road, so he wound up losing a lap. They just did 4 tires, did not make any adjustmers to the car.
To go on the racetrack, this little incident between Jimmy Spencer and Dale Earnhardt.
Wow, a little contact. Spencer goes around and just about spun out down the front straightaway, but he got things back under control.
Earnhardt is 1 lap down. Spencer 2 laps down. Spencer running back in 27th, and Earnhardt is in the 18th position.
We saw that left front just a moment ago when they got a close-up camera on the left front. We did see some sheet metal rubbing that left front tire. Right front looks to be okay, but it's down the, as we go down the backstretch, we'll see. Right there, just a little bit of smoke.
Yep.
But it's better that it's the left front as opposed to the right front. Here's Jimmy Spencer passing Dale Earnhardt. The 23 car has fresh tires on, and no incident there. They got together a little bit earlier.
And we still see that tire rub on the left front of Earnhardt's car.
Yeah, he's passing good cars. He's up to 12th now. He's the first car that's 1 lap down.
He was sideways coming off the corner, though.
Yes, the tires are really starting to go away on the 3 car right now as he tries to hit the accelerator and come off the corner. He's having a hard time doing it. And the 40 car Sterling Marlin is on the tail end of the lead lap. When they see Dale Earnhardt, the Goodwrench Chevrolet, down there trying to get a lap back as well.
And he is back on the lead lap. He's in front of the leader, Bobby Labonte.
Earnhardt in 8th. Now on the lead lap. The lead of the race is Bobby Labonte. Skinner is 2nd, followed by Gordon. And Petty and Kenny Wallace, who has run in the top 5 just about all race long.
Bobby Labonte said, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Is time if I'm going to do it? No.
He tried to fake everybody. He didn't do a very good job.
Earnhardt's coming in. He didn't even think about it. He didn't waver. And the 31 and the 60. And Kyle Petty will be coming in as well. So the first 3 stay out. The next 4 come in.
Work being done on Dale Earnhardt's car, changing left side tires now. And a good pit stop for Earnhardt at 15.6 seconds.
Wow, we saw him working on that left front fender once again, trying to get that sheet metal away from the tire. 2
out of the last 3 races, we have had a first-time winner in NASCAR Winston Cup competition. Kenny Wallace has never won a race in this series. Jeremy Mayfield running there now beside Earnhardt is 3 laps down in 16th spot. So what's going through Kenny Wallace's mind right now, knowing that he could win a race, but look who he's got in his rearview mirror.
Exactly.
Dale Earnhardt with much fresher tires than he has on.
Down to John Kernan.
Now, I don't know if you guys remember this. I don't even remember the exact year, but it was in the late 80s that Kenny Wallace made his NASCAR Busch Series debut in the fall Busch Series race right here at the Martinsville Speedway. And guess which car he was in when he made that debut? The number 3 of Dale Earnhardt.
John, your memory's too good because I don't remember that. But Earnhardt with those fresher tires right now seems to be faster than Kenny Wallace. Bill Weber?
Well, I talked to Wallace crew chief Jimmy Ellich, and he said they basically decided to stay out because their car's handling good and they really wanted that track position. They believe that the guys that have given up the front spot have had so much trouble getting it back that they wanted to take that chance. So they decided to stay out on older tires for track position to see how it works out.
Last time we had 3 first-time winners in the season was 94. They were Marlin, Gordon, and Spencer.
Right now, once again, Earnhardt, tires much fresher than Kenny Wallace's. He's faster, and he's trying to get that position. And here he comes.
Inside of Kenny Wallace, out of corner 4 at the line. They bump coming down the straightaway. Wallace hangs onto the lead for that lap. That was 4:30. Let's see what happens on this circuit.
Still pretty even off that turn. Wallace had that bike coming on the high side of the racetrack coming off of that turn, so he was able to pull away. But Earnhardt right here is where he seems to be the best. Yep, he gets that traction coming off of there and blows right on by.
Earnhardt
Takes the lead.
431st lap is led by Dale Earnhardt. And that is the first time today that Dale has led. He becomes our 11th different leader in this race. There's the leader of the race, Dale Earnhardt. Now by almost a half second over Kenny Wallace. 436 out of 500 laps completed in the NAPA AutoCare 500. John Kernan has more on Dale Earnhardt, looking for his 3rd win of 1999. He hasn't done that since 95, John.
Bob, and what a come-from-behind win it would be for Earnhardt if he can hold on. Remember, under his first pit stop, they pitted under green, but just as they were on pit road, the caution came out. They lost a lap. They got the lap back. But that's not the only come-from-behind effort today. Earnhardt is suffering from the flu. He doesn't feel well, so during every pit stop, they've made sure that they've given him plenty of cold water to drink and also some cold towels. So what an effort if the Intimidator can hang on for the final, 55 laps?
Yep. And what makes this even more impressive is he started back in 38th position, the lowest start of a winner since 1953, if he goes on to win.
Their leader, Earnhardt, in a lot of traffic as he goes by Bobby Hamilton. There's Terry Labonte, and I'm sure Bobby Labonte's sure hoping this stuff gets sorted out before he gets there.
He knows that he has to go through it too, but he hopes it's in single file when he gets to it.
Earnhardt's gone through pretty quickly.
Yes, he has. He did it very quickly. If he needed to go to the outside, he did that. If he needed to go to the inside, he did that. His car just working wherever he needs for it to go.
Joe Nemechek has been off track. He goes back into the competition. And you can see the huge number of cars between Earnhardt now and Bobby Labonte. And Bobby has got to weave his way through all that mess up there. He's only got 28 laps before the checkered flag drops.
9 cars to pass.
Oh, there's a spin right in front of these guys.
There are the top 5. The spin involves Chapman.
There you go, buddy. Caution is out. Good job, bud.
A lot of guys did some nice evasive maneuvers by going inside or outside of Chad Little, and they missed him. Here comes Dale to the checkered flag. He'll take it on the conclusion of lap 474.
In fact, Bob, just about everybody on the lead lap's coming down pit road right now. Earnhardt's crew already changing the left side tires. Nice, smooth stop. Earnhardt's down the way, no adjustments.
Look at that 15.2. Wow.
Bobby Labonte also in for a change of rubber. Just right sides?
Just right sides. He pulls out in front of Dale Earnhardt as Earnhardt comes down. 55 is in, but he will probably get 4. Don't know. Yes, he will.
And the 31 is in, Doc.
Mike Skinner plans on getting 4 tires, 1.5 rounds in the track bar. He said the car was so loose coming off he couldn't drive it. He had nothing to lose. They're going to make a significant adjustment. 4 tires and Skinner is down and away.
And Jeff Gordon stayed on the racetrack. Already Brian Watzel has made a huge decision. Bill Weber.
And they talked it over, and they basically decided it was too much track position to give up. They wanted the opportunity to get up front. They did it. They think their car is good on the tires they have on there now. They had scuffs on the wall. Even when Earnhardt came down, Jeff made the decision not to follow him down pit road.
Ready. Green flag. Green flag.
Gordon gets a huge break when he gets by the lap traffic. He hangs Labonte up on the outside. That'll give him an advantage of about a second or so.
Down to John Kernan.
Bobby Labonte just radioed in to his crew chief Jimmy Meckar and said the motor's blowing up. The motor's blowing up. So keep an eye on the 18 car.
Oh.
Well, he has got a jammed up mess behind him, and because the car won't go that well, Ricky Craven just got by.
And Earnhardt dives to the inside and takes over the second spot.
Meanwhile, Jeff Gordon has taken about a 1.1 second advantage. Skinner has a flat, Jerry.
Indeed, he just radioed. He thinks he's got a flat right front tire. The car would not turn. The crew jumped up on the wall, has tires waiting. We'll see if Mike will indeed come on the pit road.
All kinds of things happening here in the last 20 laps of the race. There are 16 to go at Martinsville. It is 1.09. Earnhardt gained a bit.
He has Hut Strickland between himself and Jeff Gordon. Now, how quickly is Hut Strickland going to get out of the way? That's going to be the key. Bill Weber.
Remember, throughout the day, Jeff Gordon's car has not been good on new tires. That's why they opted not to put any on. So he's on older tires. The longer he runs, the more the car comes to him. He's got 12 laps to see how far it comes to him in this race.
Well, Earnhardt getting anxious, put a little bit of a bumper to Hut Strickland there. That's the first car a lap down. Now it goes a little higher. Earnhardt will try to dip under it.
Checking the intervals, it's still 1.02 seconds. Fastest car among those on the lead lap appear to be Kenny Wallace.
But now Dale Earnhardt is going to have 10 laps to chase down Jeff Gordon. And there's the distance he's got to go. I believe he can make it, Bob.
This is going to be interesting. Oh, he closed her down that time to 8,300ths.
0.2 of a second.
Look how consistent Dale Earnhardt has been in the last 4 laps, BP.
You see in traffic that 21.1. All the other laps, 20.8. Leading Jeff Gordon about a 10th each and every lap. That time by, the interval stayed the same at 0.8 of a second. Back to yet another lap.
And the interval stays just about the same at 8600ths of a second. Gordon has finished 7th or better, including 2 wins in the last 9 races here. He finished 3rd in the spring. He finished 2nd a year ago. But look at that interval.
And he is just hugging that yellow, that curve all the way around the corner. That time Earnhardt gained a 10th.
And there are just 7 more laps to go.
Gathering back on the racetrack. And not a tough break. Earnhardt got that time because he had to pass Chad Little on the outside. That should help Jeff Gordon. He did not.
It didn't.
Yep. Still knocked a little bit of time off. Whoa, look at this. Just 2 or 3 car lengths now separating Gordon and Earnhardt.
5 laps to go in the return.
And Dave Mark is a slower car up there in front of Jeff Gordon.
Brian Weitzel in command for the first time in the Jeff Gordon-Rick Hendrick operation. And Earnhardt Earnhardt has to pass Dave Marcus on the outside. That may have slowed him just a little.
A half second behind that last time. From off the corner, going to be 4 laps to go this time.
496 completed. He lost just a little bit. It went from a half second to .59. But look at the fans. They're choosing their favorite. Coming down with just 3 laps to go. Gordon and Earnhardt. Jeffrey Bodine, Rusty Wallace, and Kenny Wallace are the top 5. There's Brooke Gordon.
And that sprint from Sprians down in turn 2.
Will there be a caution? He spun all the way around and is moving.
He's headed in the right direction.
No caution yet. 2 laps to go. 2 to go for Jeff Gordon.
That's too bad for Hutch Strickland. He had a great run going.
He did. Dale Jarrett just got by, and Hood went in the turn there and just lost the back end on it. He's moving again now, but he's lost a couple of laps.
Car is moving. Here's the white flag for Jeff Gordon. Gordon takes the white, separated by 42/100ths of a second. Just 1 more lap around this half mile at Martinsville. And Jeff Gordon still maintains the lead as they go halfway down the backstretch. Traffic will not be a factor in this one. Here is Gordon off the corner, but Earnhardt is right behind him. No, it's Jeff Gordon winning the NAPA AutoCare 500 at Martinsville. Ray Evernham's departure did not end the dynasty. We are perhaps seeing the beginning of another reign here as Brian Weitzel leads his driver, Jeff Gordon, to victory in their first togetherness.
Dale Earnhardt, a second-place finish. Not feeling too well, but how do you feel now?
Still feel bad. I got to hand it to the guys. They worked awful hard on this car, and Jim Goodrich and Chevrolet run pretty good all day. I got a lap down by pitting too soon, and had to work back from that, got it back, and then we took the lead and raced them a while, and didn't need that last caution, but, the brakes don't always go your way, and I still think it would have been all right, but the 18 car blew up or something, lost a cylinder or something, and holding us up pretty bad there, and then finally got around and we just run out of time to run Gordon down, but we give it our all. The guys did a great job. I gotta like you say, the engine and everything worked good, and just proves Gordon win no matter who's crew chiefing, huh?
Back upstairs.
Well, Dale Earnhardt will be the king of the short tracks overall in 1999 with his second place finish to Jeff Gordon here this afternoon.